All right, Shalom. I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rekah Kodash. Double honors goes out to the elder apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth. Also, I want to acknowledge all the Akyam who are pushing this truth with sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, so today the Spirit has me in Romans 12, and it says, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh the power, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable sacrifice. Okay? So, the word beseech, it means to ask someone urgently and fervently to do something. You know, to entreat, implore, beg, right? That's what we're doing. When we're out there teaching, we're begging to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai because it's like a prayer, you know. We got the Spirit on us to go out there and teach, but at the same time, you know, our spirit is begging that, you know, that we be accepted, you see, that we be chosen. All right, and it's a sacrifice, you know, and it really is a sacrifice, man. You gotta, you know, when you first come into the truth, you may not even know what you're coming into, you know, and then you grow in the Spirit, and then the Spirit's just on you to do the work. I remember when I first came in, I knew I wanted to teach, but I didn't know the whole, you know, I didn't know what I was getting into, you see? But then through the Spirit, everything just kept progressing, and, you know, I always prayed for the Spirit to stay on me. So Lord's will, you know, I'm going to endure to the end, you see? But it says, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice. We're alive, and we're out there being sacrificed for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because hey, Esau could kill us, you know, a Jake could put us to death out there. Really, it'd have to be ordained by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai for any of that to happen. But anything could happen. But at the same time, this service, we're the servants, right? We're the servants, the prophets, right? So our service is reasonable. You see, I have 2 legs, I have a vehicle, I could drive to camp, you know, I can stand on my feet, you know, so it's reasonable. It's not something that is like Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is asking too much of his flock, you see. Let's go to verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. All right, so that's what we are. We're being, I was telling a brother this the other day, like people say we're brainwashed, and the truth is, yes, we are brainwashed, but we're getting our brain washed and our mind washed according to the Holy Scripture. All right? So it's a good type of brainwashing, you see? But the world can't see it like that, you see? Because the world is, they don't know Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai's ways, all right? And when you're in the Spirit and when you learn, it's easy to see that these 2/3, they just can't get it, you know? Even when you explain it to them, you know, they can't get it. They're can't. We said it in the past. They're the can't get rights of Israel. You see, can't get right from the movie Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. They can't get right, man. Let me keep reading. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh. See? So that's what we're doing. We're proving what's good. Right now, you know, we haven't been taken up in a chariot, so we haven't proved 100% that we're the elect, but we're proven by being out there, by being, you know, the ones who have the Spirit to go out and teach the Scriptures according to truth and knowledge, and not according to lies, like we've been taught in captivity here in Babylon, America. See, it's a curse. I always tell you, it's a curse to grow up in captivity And because look at our people, they don't even know what to worship. When we were in the nation of Israel, when King David was ruling over us, everybody in Israel knew the truth. You didn't have no atheists among Israel, see? Well, you had the people who lacked the faith, you see? Even when they saw the miracles, our people are so stubborn. You show them miracles, and they're still stubborn, you see? So let me read 3. For I say, through the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, according to Yahweh the power, hath dealt to every man the measure of faith. See, so he's, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, he's the one who gives you your measure of faith. So everybody, has every man has a different measure of faith. Some man's faith is like this, some man's faith like this, some man's faith can't even, way out there. So we all have our own measure of faith. But even if you have that large measure of faith, that doesn't mean you think too highly of yourself. You see? Maybe, there's brothers, of course, we know we have faith. They say it takes faith to go out there and do the work. And you see, I remember without even thinking of it like that, the Lord put the Spirit on me to go teach. And I wasn't even looking at it as faith. The Spirit was on me. See? But now that I'm in it, and I've been in it, and I've been doing the work, I think I've been on the streets, I don't even know how long. But, getting some experience and seeing what this truth is, your faith, your faith can grow. See? And what causes our faith to grow when we see all these prophecies coming to pass, the scriptures, the scriptures is really at the end of the day what converts your soul, right? Let's get that. All right, what is it? It's in Psalms. Okay. Psalm 19, verse. This is it. Psalm 19:7. The law of Yahweh is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of Yahweh is sure, making wise the simple. See, so before we knew this truth, you're a simpleton, simple-minded, But when you learn the truth, and the Lord reveals it to you, right? Because He reveals it to His prophets. See? But when He does that, then no longer you're not walking in darkness. Your soul is converted by how? By the law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. Where is the law? The law is in the scriptures. And we can't keep the law to perfection, but knowing the law is what converts our soul. Because when you know a law, you're like, you have it in your conscience, like, man, I need to keep that law. You see? We're in the flesh, so we're gonna fuck up, but we gotta always consider and regard the laws. You see? And keep the laws to the best of your ability. Let me get back to Romans 12, verse. But every man has a different amount of faith. Every man a measure of faith. See? You can see that. You can see that just in the camps, you can see that in the spirit of men. Let's see. Verse 4. For as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office. See? So we have there's a lot of different brothers in the body, but we all have a different office, a different job. You see? So we all have a different, like in our camp, we all have little assignments, sometimes where one brother brings the signs, one brother reads the scripture, one brother breaks it down, one brother brings the incense, you see, one brother brings the camera, you see. Maybe everybody has a responsibility, you see. It's That's what that's saying. And all members have not the same office. Right? So verse 5. So we being many are one body in Yahushua, and every one members one of another. Alright? So we're all one body. You have to all come together, the whole body, for the whole thing to work, right? You can't have no brothers reading precepts. How's the other brother gonna break it down if no one's reading? You can't have one brother, you know, like me, I'm supposed to take the signs. I have all the signs, so I take them to camp. And there was a time when Satan was working against me because my trunk was not opening. It wouldn't open for the longest, like 3 weeks. And I had the signs in the trunk, you see? And that was my office. I was the one who was supposed. So you see, Satan will fuck with you, man. Then all of a sudden one day, I was able to open the trunk, The button started working again. But it was all through the Spirit. And I prayed on it, because I was like kind of getting stressed out because I was fucking up my office, you see? Verse 5. So we being many are one body in Yahushua, and everyone members one of another. Having then gifts different according to the grace that is given to us, whether prophesy, let us prophesy, according to the proportion of faith. See? So different brothers are going to prophesy more than other brothers, because it's, whether it's faith, whether it's, diligence, whether it's whatever, whether it's order, you see. Verse 7, or ministry, let us wait on our ministering, or he that teacheth on teaching, or he that exhorteth on exhortation, and he that giveth, let him do it with simplicity. He that ruleth with diligence, he that showeth mercy with cheerfulness. You see? And we'll do it with the simplicity. When we go out there and teach, let me just break that down. When we go out there and teach, you don't want to make this thing complicated, man, because the Israelites, hey, man, they're not going to be sitting there listening to you if you're talking all kinds of, you trying to use some high vocabulary. You trying to be like a professor out there. No, you just speak in simple terms. Speak in terms that the elect, if they're listening, they'll understand, and be taught. You don't want to make it too difficult, or you don't want to go out there and that's not the time to, like I say, show that your vocabulary is second to none. Use simple words, simple teaching, simple breakdowns, because the elect is going to hear it, understand it, hearken, and repent. Verse 9. Let love be without dissimulation. Abhor that which is evil. Cleave to that which is good. So hate the evil, man. Love the good. Hate the evil, love the good. Hate the sin, love the good. Alright? Love the righteous. Love the righteousness. Where we at? Verse 10. Be kind, affectionate one to another with brotherly love and honor, preferring one another. See? And really that's what it is. Be kind to your brothers, man. There ain't no reason to be sweating your brothers, Be patient with the brothers, with the body. I mean, if someone's just out straight wicked, being wicked, yeah, you want to confront it, but, when you're among brothers, you want to be, those are your brothers. That's your true family, according to the scripture. You have your family, and in the world, and you start to see it in the truth. You're like, whoa, this is the true family, because brothers ain't gonna get offended if you know what I mean. You miss a dinner, or you don't go on one of the nights they all got together. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna see you and be salty with you next time. But your family, they'll be salty. You know what I mean? They'll be talking shit. They'll be sending you text messages talking shit, like, trying to make you feel bad and shit. Let me see, where we at? All right, let's read 11. Not slothful in business, fervent in spirit, serving Yahweh. So we're not supposed to be slothful with this thing. Really, we should meditate on it day and night. And then when we're home, like right now, I'm grinding and I'm trying to get. That's my schedule. I'll grind, do my job. And it's flexible. I can come work out for a little bit. I can make a little food real quick. Get back out on the grind. You see, and then come back later and do some reading. But like right now, I'm doing a lesson. This could be you can call it my lunch. And it's all through the Spirit. When the Spirit's on me and I'm at work, sometimes I'll just come home and do a lesson. Because Kahala Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, He's given me that freedom and the ability to do that. So, the Wada, Kahala Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So, what we at 12? Oh, fervent in spirit, meaning you have to be on fire for this truth. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai wants you on fire, not lukewarm. Revelation tells you that, right? Let's get it. Revelation 3. You want to be on fire in this truth. Everything is the Spirit. Whenever this verse comes up, it makes me, it reminds you, be on fire. And we, as the brothers in this truth, we know what we should be. We know the spirit we should be in. If you don't know what spirit you should be in, and you're in this truth, then this really, you might as well fall out. If you don't know you're supposed to be fervent and you're supposed to be on fire right now. See? Let's read it. Revelation 3:15. I know thy works, this is Yahweh Shai, that thou art neither cold nor hot. Yahweh Shai is like, I know whether you're cold or hot. He knows. Maybe the brothers in the camp may feel like you're not on fire, but Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, they know. You see, you could deceive brothers, you could deceive men, but you can't deceive Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They know whether you're cold or hot in the spirit. See, what's going to make you look hot is because what? You're going to always be in the spirit, man. Your mind is consumed with the meditation on the scripture. You balance it out if you can manage your mind right. You can balance it out. You can think about other things, but our mind at the end of the day, it all keeps just going back to this truth. So that makes you on fire. And then you think of a topic or on a lesson, or you think about what nowadays what your reading assignment was for GMS. You see, we got reading assignments now, tests, which I believe is good for the body. All right, let's go. Let's keep reading. Verse 16. So then, because thou art lukewarm, neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. All right. So that's going into just literally being dismissed, or being, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai takes the spirit off you. You end up, you just let this truth go, and who knows what's going to happen to you. You're going to die. So he's going to spew you out of the mouth. And let me get what the mouth is, because if you're teaching, you're calling yourself a prophet, you need to be on fire. Because Luke 1:70, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began. So he's taking us, he'll spew you out of the mouth of his holy prophets. He'll take that spirit off you, like he did Saul. So that's not what you want, man. We got to be fervent. Let's get back to Romans. Let me see where we're at. 12. You know what? Through the Spirit, I got to go make some shekels. But just wanted to go in on some scripture, man. I didn't have nothing planned. Lord's will, maybe I'll throw up another video tonight. So with that, I want to give all praise and all the glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors goes out to the elder apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth. Also want to acknowledge all the Akyam who are pushing this truth with sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. And Shalom to the elect. Alright, Shalom.